name is Doug Welton, not to be confused with Dave Welton, for those of you in the Payson Chronicle. Those of you who got it, my name was recorded as Dave Welton, and that's my father. I grew up in Payson, lived here all my life, and I owe who I am to my parents. They're fine people, outstanding citizens, and I'm grateful for them. I am also the son-in-law of Lamar and Cindy Jones, who many of you know, longtime residents and good people. And I love Payson. I've lived all over the place. Actually, I haven't lived all over the place. I've lived in Payson. I've lived in Japan. But I love it here. I've had the opportunity to move different places. I just barely sold my house and bought a new house, and my desire was to stay in Payson. For those of you who've read my articles in the paper, my biography, my theme is rooted in the past, focused on the future. And as I look around and I sit here in this building, we are in Batini, an amazing building, an historical artifact of Utah. This was built by our forebears, those who've gone before us. Their hard work, their sweat, their blood, their tears, put Payson here. And those are the values that I cherish. I thought long and hard about what I wanted to say, and I thought a little bit about anchored in the past. But we can't be anchored in the past. If we're anchored in the past, the world goes by us and we're left in the dust. We have to grow, we have to build, we have to bring in business. If we don't bring in business, we can't pay for curb and gutter. We can't pay for splash pads. We can't cover the pool. We can't do any of those things. It's interesting, as I started talking to people, as I went out and I campaigned, I was one of the first ones to put a website together. I was one of the first ones to put a Facebook page together. And I have a long list of people who have communicated with me. I believe in open communication. As I've communicated with people, I hear back, we need an Olive Garden, we need a splash pad, we need this and that and the other, and I agree with you. But we can't pay for those things if we don't have the funds to do it. So to that end, focused on the future is the other part. We need to be responsible in recruiting. We need to treasure what we have. We have to build responsibly in a manner that reflects Payson, so we are not Orem and we are not Lehigh and we're not Sumbuttle. We are Payson. This is where we chose to live, and this is the place that we love. Our growth needs to reflect who we are and our values. And we can do amazing things if we work together. A few of the other things that I would like to campaign on are transparency. I think it's hypercritical that we communicate clearly with our citizens what we're doing, where we're going, how much it's going to cost. I think it's also important that we are transparent with our neighbors. It's hard to say we need to work with water and we're going to work together with Salem or Elk Ridge or those other communities and not invite them to the table. We had a water meeting and Nilton Abbott, who sits on the council, was not invited. Anyway, I hope to get your vote. I've got more to say. I'd love to talk to you afterwards. My name is Doug Welton. Thank you.